Man like Robbie here. Welcome along to MLR Daily. The real battle yesterday in the Premier League, last Premier League match day of the season, was who was going to make those top four places. It was between Liverpool, Manchester City and Arsenal. Liverpool, they had that game at home against Middlesbrough. It started off pretty nervy for Liverpool, but just on half-time, Wijnaldum with a fantastic strike, getting them, that perfect goal, the perfect time, and they never looked back after that. Coutinho and also Lallana with goals, and Liverpool are into the Champions League for only the second time in the last 8 years. Well done to them. They play some great football this season. The other place was taken by Manchester City, who were very ruthless and did a demolition job on Watford, beating them by 5-0. It was Walter Mazzari's last game in charge of Watford, and they really gave him a horrific send-off. Watford really on the beach, but ruthless again. I mean, when it comes to attacking, Manchester City, they just look brilliant at the moment. 2 goals again by Sergio Aguero. And that meant that it was Arsenal who missed out on the top 4 places, despite them winning 3-1 at home against Everton, despite them playing for most of that game with 10 men. They didn't make it. It's too little too late. And the manager, Arsene Wenger himself, coming out afterwards and saying, listen, the uncertainty over my future really didn't help the team throughout the season. And first time ever that Arsenal are going to be playing in the Europa League. And what will the future hold for Arsenal Football Club this summer? It's Man City and Liverpool that claim those places. The Golden Boot went to Harry Kane. Now, Harry Kane with another hat-trick. That's 5 hat-tricks this season. Absolutely incredible. Tottenham Hotspur beating Hull City by 7-1. That comes on the back of them winning 6-1 against Leicester. Another demolition job. I mean, Hull City, nice way to see off your fans after such a poor season. Be on the beach and lose 7-1. But Spurs again, brilliant. And Harry Kane, as I said, winning the Golden Boot. Congratulations to him. Second season he's done that in a row as well. Really is a top class player. Of course, the champions were crowned yesterday, and that was Chelsea, the champions of England, winning the Premier League for the second time in 3 seasons. And also a great send-off to John Terry, who was substituted off in the 26th minute to coincide with his shirt number. Went down really, really well with the Chelsea fans. Didn't go down really well with a lot of other people. They found it a bit disrespectful that he came off in the 26th minute, and, they didn't really like that. But listen, the guy deserves whatever send-off they want to give him. He's been a loyal servant to that club. And Chelsea as well, on the pitch, their usual self, winning the game by 5-1, destroying Sunderland, another relegated team. Listen, they've been fantastic this season, Chelsea. 30 wins in a season. That is awesome out of 38 games. The deserved champions of this country. They were simply irresistible. Will they be able to repeat that next year now that they've got Champions League football? That's what we're going to have to wait and see. But Chelsea, an amazing season for them. Man United winning 2-0 yesterday. They sent out a load of the youngsters, just like Jose Mourinho said they would do. And it was Josh Harrop who got a goal on his debut. And you know what? They had some very good kids out there on display at Manchester United. And United winning 2-0 on the day. Of course, they've got the Europa League final on Wednesday. If they win that, they will be in the Champions League. But they did finish in 6th place, which Jose Mourinho will know is very disappointing for a team like Man United. When you consider the money that they spent in the summer, when you consider that it was them and Man City who were the favourites to win it at the start of the season, it's been very poor for them in the Premier League. But Mourinho will be spending this summer, and hopefully they will be bouncing back for all Man United fans. Let's just have a quick rundown through the rest of the results. Leicester 1, Bournemouth 1, Southampton 0, Stoke 1, Swansea 2, West Bromwich Albion 1, Burnley 1, West Ham 2. Those were the results. And just looking at the final league table, as you can see there, Chelsea are the champions. In 2nd place, Tottenham Hotspur. 3rd place, Manchester City. 4th place, and the final Champions League spot went to Liverpool. Missing out on that spot just by 1 point was Arsenal, and in 6th place was Manchester United. Going down to the bottom, the relegated teams, Sunderland, who were dreadful all season, Middlesbrough, also poor this season, and finally Hull City, 7-1 defeat yesterday, relegated with a whimper. Those are the teams that went up and down. That is the Premier League done and dusted for the 2016-17 season. Thanks for watching the show, and we'll be back right about the same time tomorrow.
Man like Robbie.